some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the App State Mountaineers offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking to throw, it's Wolf. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This crowd, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They're going to run it.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives him a 1st and goal. Trying to bull his way in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, App State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit. Game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Noles send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Appalachian State! Stealing a score on special teams. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Nowaski. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. The give to the back. There he goes. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They'll go back to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Wolf. That's caught. It's Reese. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab on the left. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Just keeps slinging it. Trying to find the end zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, I've honestly constantly the past few weeks debated even letting y'all know when I'm playing.
They say you could call holding on every
I don't know why anyone would want to watch.
Well, they did on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Wolf. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick six. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Hold and finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Spencer. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll run play action. He'll take the deep shot. And that's incomplete. A defender all over over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to throw, it's Wolf. Dumps it to the back. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Shields. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Reese. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged out of the air.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This time it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Quarterback may change this route. Scanning the field, it's Wolf. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, they're after him. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first down.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Peters. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Got him downfield. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for 1 final play of the half. Looking for a man, it's Wolf. Rushes on him. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the 1st half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
A little screen to the running back. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Finds the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Reese. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Buys a little time with his feet. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming.
Keep a team in it.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Wolf. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Working that left side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Noles line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Motion from the back. They just keep firing, using the quick game. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Seminoles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Wolf. Setting up the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still...
What?
What the
hell is that? Did I go through his hands?
Touchdown, Florida State. The defense does. It's South for the pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He gets it in for the 2, and now it's more tight. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Going right to work up top. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold on. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Power football with the run. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to let it go. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Yeah, one more for playoff.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Yeah, he was open.
The give to the running back.
No, I'm talking to somebody.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
So frustrating.
They
I
need
haven't
to get a
scored since
little
like the
closer
first
for a
quarter.
field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Holding, holding.
Lets it fly on the move.
Pick it, pick it.
And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Seminoles will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give, and tick, 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 tick. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation that's interesting, do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he had just enough to will that one home. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane.
I had to like exhale.
16.
During my exhale.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal
The
gain
American
there. Still a
sniper
bit
will
short
say
of the
pull
first
the
down.
trigger whenever you're exhaling.
The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
So obviously this is the same thing. So that's like
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wants to throw again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He made the catch, past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up 4th down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
Tries to get it on the ground. Fights off the defender. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. If we need to go for it on fourth down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
And this is it right here. Game on the line. After that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to find a way to score a touchdown here on 4th and goal and give yourself a chance at the W.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. He had no time left, no choice. Had to get it done, and he does. And they're a conversion away from a W.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one